Hyperbole, that wonderful word that applies to, as pronounced by Julia Gillard, of course, hyperbole, extreme exaggeration, the wonderful wacky language that the left love to use. And here's a great example of it. Remember Greta Thunberg? Well, who can forget her?
And Israel.
So Rita and James, for all those climate lovies whose kids had Greta Thunberg posters up on the wall, who went to school saying, isn't Greta Thunberg so good? She doesn't go to school, she saves the planet. Well, I hope you're all proud of yourself, because that vile creature swearing and cursing about Israel, that's what you got. And that's the perfect metaphor for the education system that so many of our kids have gone through, Rita.
It is, and it really is these protesters. I can guarantee you a great many of them would be at every Anti-Australia Day, so-called Invasion Day rally. They'd be at the Extinction Rebellion environmental rallies. It's the same mob. It's the same hard left, radical, anti-Western civilization mob who are protesting, and that's possibly why Labor governments, federal and state, continuously go soft on them. And sadly, the police force has been politicised. But when it comes to Greta Thunberg, she's actually talked about the intersectionality of the climate fight with the Palestinian fight. It is nonsensical. It's insane. But for too long, she was elevated. She gave speeches at the UN. World leaders met her. Donald Trump got absolutely smashed for not meeting with her.
This is what happens when you indulge this kind of behaviour. Remember, she's just a kid and she's telling world leaders, how dare you? And everyone sat there respectfully. She should have been dealt with then. Then we wouldn't have an older Greta Thunberg saying F Israel now.
Everyone except Donald Trump, James. And Donald Trump walked straight past her, wasn't interested, wasn't going to go. And everyone went, how could he be so rude to Greta Thunberg? I mean, there you go.
That was a very clever strategy by the left, because she's just a puppet. She's just a dumb kid. But she was a kid for a long time. She's now an adult. So you couldn't attack her when she was a kid. You couldn't criticise then whatever she was spewing. Couldn't criticise the destructive impact she was having, because, well, you're attacking a child. How could you? But we know what they were doing, and now that argument is gone. She's an adult and she's going to be held accountable for the crazy hate that she spews, and saying F Israel whilst the country is under attack.
It's pathetic. It's juvenile.